Number 6, it's okay that your image of self-actualization is different than somebody else's, because not everybody's level of success or definition of success looks the same. Your level of success is different than mine. It doesn't mean that you have to have the same house, the same car, the same wardrobe, the same bags. If that's not authentically you, it's okay that your level of success is different. It's okay not to live in a gated community. It's okay not to have the white picket fence if that's not your dream. If you're somebody that wants to go and live in the forest once it's allowed with a nice little bungalow, and that's your level of success, it's okay to do that. Because you know what? Copying and copycats, that itself has a lot of problems on its own. I see so many people on this platform, they look like the very influencer that they follow. It makes no sense. You see so many people walking around looking like that influencer, that you know that based on the shape of their body type, that is not their style. Even if you like something, you don't have to go around looking like the next influencer or the influencer that you follow. Do you? Make it your own. Almost everyone in a certain niche have the same thing, look the same. It's disheartening, and it discourages me from actually watching, because I know if I watch that one, it's going to be the same. Because they all seem to be under the same management, and so they're encouraged to buy the same thing and to look the same. It makes no sense to me. I see so many influencers themselves that are just copying each other, and like to know that they are in this niche or clique, that they have totally lost their individuality. When I initially started to watch them, I absolutely love their purple hair or their quirky styles, but they have morphed into that other person that looks completely different than them, or may have grown up in a completely different environment. It makes no sense to me. And people evolve. Yes, their style change, but no. When you go around looking like the same person that's in your clique, something is a bit odd. Do you remember that period of time when almost everyone has the same lip shape because they have lip injections? Or they have the same, right now, what is obvious is that most people have a defined cheekbone or facial structure. Yeah, a defined jawbone. Which makes me think that they're going to the same doctor or Botox provider. This is no shade. You do you. If one day I'm supposed to do Botox to help me with something for my 54 years and 3 months, I don't know if it's absolutely necessary. But what is strange is that almost everyone is looking the same. They're morphing into each other. So you have to realize You don't have to succumb to those pressures. Be you. Carve out your own space and your own individuality. Everybody's success doesn't have to look the same. That is why I say it's okay also to shop vintage, because shopping vintage, it makes you unique and you look absolutely authentic, which is essentially that it's okay to wear those things out of season because it is individually who you are. Number 7, this is so easy. It's okay to miss out on things. It's okay not to have FOMO. As simple as that. It's okay. You'll survive. It takes me 54 years, 3 months, and several hours to realize what I'm telling you right now. Number 8, nothing, including having the social prestige, which reflects your luxury bags, your gated community. Granted, it's awesome for protection. If you could afford it, go ahead. But if you can't, it's okay. Make your own gated community. It's okay. Nothing, including social status, make you happy except being at peace with yourself. Buying luxury bags, a fast car, it doesn't bring you peace. Particularly if you're innately greedy, envious, condescending, or competitive. Having that overpriced bag or that overpriced vacation package so that it makes you look good and you could return later and brag about your trip, how much you spent, that doesn't change anything. It doesn't bring you peace. In fact, you would know that this is often short-lived. It's that dopamine rush. Almost everything, they are driven by 3 hormones within your brain. Dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin. It took me 54 years, 3 months, and harsh experiences to realize that. Yes. But on the other hand, one can hope that that expensive trip is part of your healing journey and that it would be utilized to address shortcomings and to be accountable for your destructive behavior and the behaviors that you encourage others into. One can only hope, which involves shopping mindlessly and the other destructive ways that people find themselves, particularly in debts, using afterpay and credit cards for frivolous purchases. Keep in mind, you would always have to spend again, over and over. If you're not at peace, you would always have to spend again. Relive that feeling. Jump to the next bag. To the next vacation. To recapture. To feel the serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine rushing through your veins and your whole body and like, ah, I feel on high. You're always going to want that high. That's an addictive personality that you need to address and come to terms with. Address that trauma, hopefully, on that expensive trip. Or you would never be at peace. None of these things would make you be at peace. Purse peace, it's a hard reality for many to reach. The interesting thing is that it takes me 45 minutes to also have lipstick on my nose and on my cheek, and I don't care. But to that point of reaching peace and having peace, nothing giving you peace, your subscribers would recognize it and see you flip-flopping, being indecisive, because probably you're in a stage in life where you could afford certain things and you do it recklessly because you need that rush. It's evident, and your subscribers, your viewers would see that you haven't reached purse peace or any peace because you do not have any inner peace, and you're choosing not to work on that inner peace. It would be obvious, and you would lose the respect of your peers and your viewers. 54 years, 3 months, and a few extra hours added to realize that. You also have to keep in mind that a different environment would not necessarily mean a different you if you're not healed from that previous environment or from whatever that's your vice. Whatever makes you go shop mindlessly, conspicuously, it wouldn't change that if you don't heal. Because soon enough, you'll become accustomed to that environment that you moved to, and those uninhibited inhibitions, they would re-emerge. And there you go over again. It's a cycle. Those unhealed inhibitions would definitely re-emerge. So guys, some may say I should drink some water and mind my business. I needed that water. But I hope that this video resonates with you and that you come to realize these things at an earlier age than me. Sorry. It's bubbly water, so it's making me burp. Sorry. Take care of yourselves. Bye.